Well, in today's video, I'm going to explain a comic where two totally different characters are about to fight. On one side, we have Deadpool, who's full of craziness, and on the other side, we have Black Panther, the king of Wakanda, who's very responsible. Let me tell you right away, this story is incredibly interesting, so make sure to watch the video until the end. At the start of the story, we see Deadpool fighting a villain named Breaker. Deadpool manages to defeat Breaker, but during the fight, an old man named Mr. Lucken gets injured. Deadpool feels a lot of regret for this, so he rushes Mr. Lucken to a hospital as quickly as possible. Later, a nurse tells Deadpool that Mr. Lucken's condition is very serious. Due to the explosion, some metal pieces have entered his chest, and these pieces are gradually affecting Mr. Lucken's body. Hearing this, Deadpool asks the doctor if there's any way they can save Mr. Lucken. The doctor responds that the only thing that can save him is vibranium therapy, and to execute this, they only need 1 inch of vibranium. But the truth is, getting vibranium is nearly impossible. However, hearing about vibranium therapy makes Deadpool very happy because he thinks Black Panther will easily give him 1 inch of vibranium. Deadpool confidently tells the doctor that there's no problem because he knows Black Panther well since they're both Avengers. The scene shifts, and we see Deadpool in Wakanda, sneaking past all the security and reaching Black Panther's main room. As soon as he arrives, he says, "Hakuna Matata." But he doesn't get the same response in return. Instead, Black Panther's guards surround him from all sides. Black Panther angrily asks, "Since you're already here, tell me what you want." Hearing this, Deadpool smiles widely and very sweetly tells Black Panther that he only needs 1 inch of vibranium. But because Deadpool has done so many bad things, no one could imagine that he was asking for vibranium for a good cause. So obviously, Black Panther reacts the same way. He flat out refuses and tells Deadpool, "I know you can never do anything good. I'm definitely sure you're planning something big." Upon hearing this, the scene starts with someone saying, "I'm not going to explain anything to you. If you want me to fight over 1 inch of vibranium, then fine." As soon as these words are spoken, the person jumps onto Black Panther. But unfortunately, Black Panther is much more powerful. He kicks Deadpool hard, throws him against a wall, and uses his vibranium-powered gun to launch a laser attack on Deadpool, causing one of Deadpool's arms to fall off. Deadpool notices that his arm isn't regenerating this time because Black Panther used a gun that neutralized his healing factor. Despite this, Deadpool refuses to give up. He starts to rise again to fight with his remaining arm. But before he can get up, Black Panther lands a powerful punch on him and literally stabs Deadpool's katana into his own chest. Now Deadpool realizes that this fight won't be easy. But before he can react, Black Panther teleports him outside Wakanda. Even with one arm missing and a katana stabbed in his chest, Deadpool still doesn't give up. Pulling the katana from his chest, he says, "If I want to become a king, I need to cut off a king's head," and prepares for revenge. The scene shifts to a group of hunters who have just shot a zebra. Deadpool approaches the African men who were facilitating the hunt and makes a deal with them. He offers to transfer enough money into their accounts so that they would never have to arrange hunts for these hunters again. In return, he only asks for the jeep standing behind them. The Africans agree, but one of the hunters points a gun at Deadpool. However, this doesn't bother Deadpool. In the next scene, he cuts off the hunter's hand and attaches it in place of his severed hand. But then, Deadpool notices that the zebra they shot is still alive. Seeing this, he changes his decision, throws the hunter's hand away, and, pulling out his katana, tells the zebra, "Please close your eyes." Afterward, Deadpool gets into the jeep. Luckily, one of the African men had told Deadpool about a secret tunnel that leads straight to the royal palace in Wakanda. The scene shifts again, and we see Black Panther talking to his mother. Suddenly, there's an explosion, and we see Deadpool again, who has now attached the head of the dying zebra to where his hand used to be. The fight between Deadpool and Black Panther starts once again. He completely wrecks Deadpool. He digs his claws into Deadpool's stomach and slams him to the ground, and we can clearly see how badly Deadpool is hurt. After this, Black Panther stops attacking and tells him to get up quickly, saying that he'll reattach Deadpool's severed hand if he promises to leave Wakanda forever. But Deadpool responds, You know I'm not leaving without that 1-inch piece of vibranium. Black Panther ignores this and takes Deadpool to his lab to attach the severed hand, using the head of a zebra for some reason. In the next scene, we see that the zebra has been completely recovered, and Shuri is reattaching Deadpool's hand. Suddenly, a villain named Jack-O-Lantern attacks Wakanda, causing Deadpool and Black Panther to board an aircraft to confront the villain. On the way, Black Panther tells Deadpool, "I know you want that 1 inch of vibranium from Mr. Lakin, but even if I give it to you, saving him is almost impossible. His chances of survival are 1 in a million." Hearing this, Deadpool replies, "That's good enough for me." Just after saying that, both jump from the aircraft and defeat the villain together. However, when Black Panther is talking to the people, Deadpool suddenly shoots the villain lying on the ground, blowing his head off. This makes Black Panther furious, and he says, "I told you to arrest him, not to murder someone in front of a child." Just after saying this, he pulls out Deadpool's katana, and in a single slice, Black Panther decapitates Deadpool. The scene shifts, and we see that Black Panther has reattached Deadpool's head and once again asks him to leave Wakanda. But Deadpool is still demanding that 1-inch piece of vibranium, knowing that Black Panther isn't going to agree. So, Deadpool had already fitted bombs in his pouches. When they explode, he frees himself and runs to steal the vibranium, but he doesn't get far. Black Panther finds him and delivers a powerful punch. Just before Black Panther can hit him again, Deadpool's teleportation device beeps, and he teleports into a room filled with Black Panther's gadgets. In that room, Deadpool notices several Black Panther suits and wears one of them, becoming Pantherpool. To be honest, I think this version of Deadpool is awesome. In the next scene, they face each other again, but this time, Deadpool, as Pantherpool, is actually overpowering Black Panther. However, during this fight, Deadpool's teleportation device beeps again, and he accidentally teleports to the vibranium mines. But as soon as he arrives, there's a malfunction in his device, causing it to release a massive amount of teleportation energy. And do you know what happens next? The entire vibranium mountain teleports outside of Wakanda. After seeing this, Black Panther must have been thinking he should have just given him that 1-inch piece. The scene shifts again, and we see Deadpool setting up a stall where he's selling vibranium for $1 million per pound. Suddenly, Black Panther shows up. Upon seeing him, Deadpool jumps in front of a truck, and when it hits him, his vibranium armor charges up. Using this charged energy, Deadpool delivers a powerful attack on Black Panther. But at that moment, Shuri disables Deadpool's vibranium armor, turning Pantherpool back into Deadpool. They continue their fight, but suddenly Black Panther takes Deadpool to an astral world, where he makes Deadpool fight his own soul to help him understand his mistakes. But the fight doesn't last long. In no time, Deadpool kills his astral form as well. After doing this, he feels a bit sad. But then, it is revealed that the astral world was just a simulation created by Black Panther to help Deadpool resolve his inner conflicts. Black Panther then tells Deadpool, "I see someone in you who can solve many problems. And although you've done many terrible things in your life that you can't undo, if you want to become a good person, I will help you correct one mistake." In the next scene, we see both of them in a hospital, where Black Panther uses that 1-inch piece of vibranium to save Mr. Lakin's life, and you can see how happy both of them are. Afterward, they say goodbye to each other, and Black Panther boards his aircraft to return to Wakanda. As he leaves, we see Deadpool, who has won this fight, and with that, the story ends. Well, how did you like the story? Let me know in the comments. And you know what to do next. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and set the bell notification to all so that you're the first to know whenever I upload a new video.